What up, y'all? It's your boy Hack to the Tech to the Get That Check. Yeah. And today, we're gonna go through some things. I wanna read up on some articles that quite shocking to me. Like the crazy things that go on in our state. You know what I'm saying? Our state, our country. You know what I'm saying? New York, Cali, Texas. You know what I'm saying? So much crazy ish going on. It's like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to talk about these two incidents. Well, actually, a couple of incidents. It's gonna be like 4 incidents. You know what I mean? Let me see. Then I'll probably read some news or something. You know what I mean? Let me look for this. All right, so the first one we got here is this guy called Edwin Pedrosa. Edwin Pedrosa. You know what I mean? Edwin Pedrosa from Staten Island, New York. This dude right here. You know what I mean? That dude right there. Okay. So what happened was, what happened. In Park Slope, Brooklyn, a man has been arrested and charged in connection to a fatal stabbing of a man outside of a Park Slope smoke shop. This happened last month, police said. On Friday, police said they had arrested Edwin Pedrosa, 42, of Staten Island, and charged him with manslaughter and criminal possession of a weapon. Police officials said he was arrested within the 78 precinct in Brooklyn. The stabbing occurred on 4th Avenue and President Street on September 20 after Joan Nunez, 37, confronted a man who declined to thank him for holding the door. According to police and reports, Nunez fought with the man, who can be seen whipping out a long knife inside the store. According to surveillance video, the victim then followed his soon-to-be stabber outside, pushed over his bike, and then slapped him in the face. Right. A video uncovered by the Daily News shows. A bloody Nunez staggers as the suspect sped south down 4th Avenue, the video shows. Nunez was taken to Brooklyn Methodist Hospital, where he later died, police said. So you got this guy, Pedro Mendoza, and that's the guy he's fighting right here, Joan Nunez. And I believe there's video of this, you know what I'm saying? There's actual video of the little squabble they was having. They don't have the video of him stabbing him. Look, I'll show y'all right there. They're arguing right there because the guy in the white opened the door for this guy, Pedro Mendoza. Edwin Pedrosa. He opened the door for him and he didn't say thank you. And then he approached him and he said, I just hold the door open for you and you don't say thank you. And this guy right here, Edwin, said, I didn't ask you to open the door. You know what I mean? He said, I didn't ask you to open the door. Hey, And then the guy that opened the door for him got all up in his face. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? I got something to say about that. Listen, when I open the door for somebody, I don't care if they say thank you or not. I'm doing it for my own, for my own manners. You know what I mean? You know, I just do that. That's it's it's normal to do it. It's a whatchamacall. It's it's a normal action. It's a good, you know what I'm saying, normal action. You open the door for somebody, you know what I'm saying? This guy was outside. You opened the door for him. Edwin Pedrosa um, didn't say thank you. He just walked right in. You know what I mean? And then the dude that opened the door for him confronts him. His name is Joan Nunez. You know what I'm saying? Both Hispanic brothers. And Pedro Mendoza, the Joan Nunez asked Pedro Mendoza, "Yo, I opened the door for you. Why didn't you say thank you?" You know what I'm saying? Then he confronts him, and you know what I mean? And then Edwin Pedrosa said, "I didn't ask you to open the door for me." You know, which, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have even cared if the guy would have said thank you or not. I don't really care. I open the door for people all the time. Some people don't want to say thank you. That's fine. I don't care. I did it out of my own generosity, out of my own kindness in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Out of my own good manners, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So this guy Joan approached him in the store and started with him. At first, he blocked the doorway. He wouldn't let him out, and and this guy Edwin was on an e-bike. So they started squabbling in the store a little bit, and then the bodega owner like kicked him out of the store or whatever. And they proceeded to squabble outside. You know what I'm saying? And this guy, Joan Nunez, the victim, actually, they both victims in this. You know what I mean? But the guy that died, all right, which is Joan Nunez, the guy in the white, he kicked over his bike. He kicked over Edwin's bike, and he even slapped him in the face. And they started squabbling again. And then Pedrosa pulled out a knife and stabbed him twice, and it ended up killing him. Now, what do you think should happen to him? You know what I mean? That's kind of confusing right there. You know what I mean? Like, it was kind of self-defense, but I would have just beat his ass. I mean, I wouldn't have stabbed him. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have gone to the point of stabbing the man that opened the door for you. You know what I'm saying? At first, you try to be kind. You know what I mean? Open the door for you. He got a little upset. I would have been like, "Look, man, I'm sorry, man. I'm just having a bad day." You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Edwin Pedrosa was in the wrong for pulling out that knife and stabbing the man when he could have just punched him in the face. You know what I'm saying? Gone to jail for like a few hours and let out. You know what I mean? Ain't no need for all that violence now. Now you got to go through the whole process. You're probably gonna get 10 to 15 years for manslaughter. Not worth it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you're already 42. When you come out, you're gonna be in your 60s. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Not worth it. All right. The next one I want to talk about is this one right here. You know what I mean? Check this one out. So this cat, boyfriend at Texas hospital for baby birth kills 2. So this kid, alright, so check it out. A man fatally shot 2 Dallas hospital employees over the weekend, opening fire after accusing his girlfriend, who had just given birth, of infidelity, authorities said. Jacqueline Bakua, a 45-year-old social worker, and Katie Annette Flowers, a 63-year-old nurse, were killed in Saturday's shooting at Methodist Dallas Medical Center, according to police and hospital officials. Authorities have said Nestor Hernandez, 30, opened fire around 11 a.m. while at the hospital for the birth of a child by his girlfriend. Hernandez, who was on parole from prison and had been granted permission to be at the hospital while wearing an ankle monitor, was shot and wounded by a police officer, authorities said. In my opinion, this is a failure of a criminal justice system. Dallas Police Chief Eddie Garcia said at a news conference Monday, a violent individual such as this should not have been on an ankle monitor and should have remained in custody. Hernandez has been charged with capital murder, but it wasn't clear Monday if he has an attorney who could speak on his behalf. He was not listed among people being held in the Dallas County Jail, and authorities said that after the shooting, he was treated at Methodist and then taken to another facility for further treatment. Hernandez arrived at the hospital around 10:20 a.m. to visit the woman in delivery and began to strike her repeatedly in the head with a handgun. Damn. So he was hitting his baby mama, accusing her of cheating with a handgun. Garcia said, according to an arrest warrant affidavit obtained by WFAA-TV, Hernandez started hitting his girlfriend after accusing her of infidelity. Hernandez then started making ominous calls and sending text messages to his family, told his girlfriend that they were both going to die, and said whoever comes in this room is going to die with us. According to the Dallas TV station's account of the affidavit, he shot Pokua when she came in the room to attend to the woman, then shot Flowers after she looked in the room upon hearing gunfire, Garcia said. Hospital Police Sergeant Robert Rangel saw Flowers get shot, called for backup, and took cover outside the room where Hernandez was reloading his gun, the chief said. When Hernandez emerged, Rangel shot him in the leg. After a standoff, police took him into custody, Garcia said. Garcia said the woman Hernandez struck was treated for injuries and that a newborn child who was in the room was not hurt. Thank God for that. Hernandez was released from prison on parole last October after having been convicted of aggravated robbery. According to the Texas Department of Criminal Justice spokeswoman after Amanda Hernandez, she said he was given permission to be with his significant other at the hospital during her delivery. Authorities haven't released any information on how Hernandez came to have a gun while on parole for a felony conviction. Methodist Medical System Police Chief Glenn Fowler said Monday that the hospital wasn't given any notice of his criminal history or that he was being tracked with an ankle monitor. That's not something we normally inquire about for a parent, Fowler said. This is an extreme, horrific, out-of-the-norm situation. I wish that we would have known, but that is not some information that was provided to us beforehand. Garcia said Hernandez was sentenced to 8 years for aggravated robbery, serving 6 before he was released on parole last year. In March 2022, he was arrested for parole violation, then in April released to his parole officer. In June, Garcia said Hernandez was arrested by police in a Dallas suburb for another parole violation, taken to a county jail and then turned over to the custody of Texas prisons, which released him this September with the ankle monitor he was wearing during the shooting. Dallas County records show that Nestor Hernandez has been arrested repeatedly since 2011, including charges of aggravated robbery, burglary, and the unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. So this kid was out of control, man. He's out of control and lost. And seriously, I blame this on the hospital for not having weapon detectors. You know what I'm saying? Every hospital needs to step up the game, just like every school. Every school needs to step up the game and get these weapon detectors like airports. You know what I'm saying? I said it once, I said it again. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? A lot of hospitals are doing it in New York. You know what I'm saying? I advise a lot of hospitals do it where guns are more easy to get. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could get guns easy here in New York, but you could definitely get them easier in Texas and Florida, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody got gats over there. You know, they carry it like it's their pet. You know what I mean? They got guns in their cars like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? In New York, you know what I'm saying? You get caught with a handgun, with a gun, that's it. You done. But like I said, if anything, it's the hospital's fault. And because this kid was lost, you know what I'm saying? And there's hundreds and thousands of cats like that, you know what I mean, out there. So I advise hospitals to step the game up, put detectors on. Poor child. I don't know if the mom was shot. I'm not sure. I forgot. But I know the baby's okay. You know what I mean? Thank God for that. You know, those 2 employees that work there, God bless their soul. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yo, put those weapon detectors. You know what I'm saying? You never know who's visiting your hospitals. You know what I'm saying? You never know who's working at your hospitals. Gotta be careful, man. You know what I'm saying? Word up. It's your boy Heck to the Tech to get that check. Hold on, I just wanna talk about one more thing, man. You know what I'm saying? That I seen the other day. I seen. All right, first off, okay, these 2 incidents happened in the subway in New York City. You know what I'm saying? Here in New York. The first one, a man was killed on Monday afternoon when he was dragged by a train at the Columbus Circle subway station. Police said the man's clothing got caught in the train doors just before 5 p.m. An NYPD officer said he has not yet been identified. Gotta be careful, man. You know what I'm saying? On them trains. You know, you never know. He was probably high or drunk. And, you know what I'm saying? It's not like a purse where you could just let go. You know what I mean? His clothing got caught. You gotta, like, take it off. I would have ripped that ish off, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I would have just ripped off it. Like, you know what I mean? But anyway. And this other incident of this guy that shoved another dude into the train. Disturbing new video shows a subway shover charge a 32-year-old man from across a Brooklyn platform to knock him onto the tracks to an unprovoked attack. The attack happened around 2:20 p.m. on Friday on the Northport L train tracks at the Wyckoff Avenue and Myrtle Avenue subway station, cops said. Police released footage of the assailant on Saturday showing him standing on one side of the platform with his arms folded and back to the tracks as he spots his target on the other side of the platform near another set of tracks. The pusher looks both ways as he's checking the coast clear, then sprints and takes a tackle position, leading with his shoulder and hands to knock the victim off his feet. The unsuspected Victim falls to the ground and tumbles onto the tracks, leaving only his sunglasses on the crowded platform. The attacker then runs back to the spot where he began, picks up his backpack, and runs out through the turnstiles. The victim was wounded but wasn't hit by a train, cops said. A trans worker who spoke with the victim told the Post on Friday that the man had hurt his shoulder. He was just in shock that it happened to him, the worker said. It's not like he had a confrontation with the person or they were arguing or anything. It was just a random shove. He just got shoved into the tracks. That's what he said. This guy pushed him into the tracks. Police are now asking, well, I think they found the guy already. You know what I mean? I think they found the guy already. So, this is basically what happened. You know what I mean? This is basically what happened. You know, they show it. You know what I mean? That's basically what happened. Oh, man. Let's see that again.
Two good choices, you know, the front office and people.
Oh, my gosh. What is that? Where's the video, man? Where's the damn video? Oh, let's see. Jumps curve. Here it goes right there. Check it out. So you can see the guy's right here. You see him? Guy's right here. You know what I mean? Hold on, guy's right there, man. Crazy ish be happening, man. I'm telling you. So here it is. See him? Look, you see the guy in the yellow hood. Look, he just runs, boom, shoves him into the tracks, and boom, he rushes. You know what I'm saying? Trying to escape. That's so dumb right there. I talked about this before. You know what I mean? That's why when I'm on the tracks, I lean back. I lean back to those poles or whatever they are. I just lean back right there because I'm always aware of that, you know what I mean? And it's mostly schizos who do that, you know what I mean? Schizos, and I heard that, you know, this guy had issues. He was on the cover of all the newspapers in New York, Daily News, New York Post, and they said that people already suspected that something was wrong with this guy. Like I said, mental health, man, is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Mental health is crazy. I mean, and not everybody got good insurance to get help. You know what I mean? I mean, the help is out there. The help is out there. You know what I mean? The help is out there. But they just, you know what I mean? Alright. The help is out there, but it is what it is, man. It's your boy Hack to the Tech. To get that check, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, you know what I mean? I'm out, right?